The name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, one God. Amen. Today is Wednesday, 15th of January, 2025. To the priest, deacon, servants, congregation, on all beloved one. This is the third lecture about the birth of Christ is the greatest in the history of humanity. And in this point, in this lecture, I'm going to mention one point only because it had many details. It has many details. In the birth of Christ, heaven, earth, and man participated in the birth of Christ. The birth of Christ is the greatest, as in it the heaven was participated with earth and man, as I'm going to mention the coming details. Number one, the heaven participated with the star, as we read in the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 2, verse 2, and they asked, the wise men asked, where is the one who has been born King of Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him. This heaven was participated with human, the rich one, the wise men were participated through the birth of Christ, as mentioned in the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 2, verse 1. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea, during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem. Second point, the heaven participated with the angel, as we read the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 2, verse 15. When the angel had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, let us go to Bethlehem and see these things that happened, which the Lord has told us about. This participated with human, the poor ones were participated through the shepherds. Point number three, the earth through the small village Bethlehem, as we read the book of Micah, the prophet, chapter 5, verse 2. But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origin are from the ancient times. This participated with human as well through the prophet like Prophet Micah. Number four, the earth was participated in the birth of Christ through the manger, as we read in the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 2, verse 12. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in clothes and lying in the manger. This was participated as well, the heirs with humans, the righteous one, the Holy Family, Saint Mary, Saint Joseph, the carpenter, and the baby Jesus. And number five, the substance was participated in the birth of Christ, as the Magi presented some gift to the baby Jesus, as we read the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 2, verse 11. On coming to the house, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. They opened their treasures and presented him the gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. This was participated with human, both rich and righteous, the Magi and the Holy Family. The last point I would like to mention in this lecture, the men was participated in the birth of Christ as well as women. Men represented by Saint Joseph the carpenter, Saint Simon the priest, who said about the baby Jesus that he will be a light for revelation to the Gentiles and glory to the people of Israel, as we read the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 2, verse 32, a light for revelation to the Gentiles and the glory of your people Israel. The women, like Prophet Anna who prophesied about Christ, that he will redeem us, as we read it in the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 2, verse 38. There was also a prophet Anna, the daughter of Phanuel of the tribe of Asher. She was a very old woman. She had lived with her husband 7 years after her marriage, and then was widow until she was 84 years. She never left the temple, but worshiped night and day, fasting and praying. Coming up to them at that very moment, she gave thanks to God and spoke about the child, the baby Jesus, to all who were looking forward to the redemption of Jerusalem. That means Prophet Anna prophesied about the redemption of Christ to the human beings. Please pray for me, Bishop Daniel, Bishop of Sydney Diocese and its affiliated region in Australia. Glory be to God forever and ever. Amen.